Let's study how the rich make their children rich and keep their wealth in the family for generations. Note, Bill Gates is a very hardworking and innovative individual. This video is not meant to disprove any of his efforts, although he had certain advantages. But he used them well and built his wealth, unlike many of us who spend all day scrolling and complaining that rich people have it easily and not even using the supposedly little advantages and opportunities we have right now. First secret opportunity is unusual early access to a computer. In 1968, Bill Gates' high school, named Lakeside, acquired a mainframe terminal that gave their students rare early access to a mainframe computer, an opportunity almost no other teenagers in America had at that time. Only about 13% of American children had this kind of access at their school in 1968. Bill Gates didn't just play games or watch movies. He was genuinely curious. He wanted to understand how the computer worked, and he used this rare opportunity to write computer programs. Along with Paul Allen and two other friends, they went further than most classmates. They explored deeply, discovered security flaws that let them use the machine beyond their allotted time, and were eventually caught and banned by the Computer Center Corporation, CCC. Instead of quitting, they turned the setback into an opportunity, offering to help CCC by finding bugs and even writing a payroll program in exchange for access. This not only restored their privileges, but also gave them effectively unlimited programming time. Even as teenagers, they showed problem-solving ability and an entrepreneurial instinct by turning technical skill into tangible value for others. They already understood the concept of a business offer, so when caught, they proposed a value exchange. Help CCC by finding bugs and eventually help them develop a payroll system. In return, they were given free access. Now that you know this, do you still think he was just lucky? Or that he succeeded only because he came from a wealthy family? Drop your answer in the comments below. Many rich, middle income, and even some poor families understand the benefit of giving their children a very good education by sending them to schools where they have access to technology, extracurricular activities, and different ways of learning that's better than the average institution. But this alone doesn't make someone exceptional. A child's mindset also has to be developed in areas rarely taught in school or at home. This includes areas like business, sales, personal finance management, and self-improvement. They need to understand that the world doesn't owe them anything, but they can become anything if they can imagine it, believe, and work toward it. If notice, Bill Gates wasn't the only student at his school who had early access to a computer and the internet, but he did his part by investing his time and resources to develop his programming and problem-solving skills, leveraging the technology at his disposal. Bill Gates even mentioned this in a 2005 speech, saying, "If there had been no Lakeside, there would have been no Microsoft," pointing to the significance of that environment to his success. Second secret is curiosity and a lifelong reading habit. This is more like a mindset Bill Gates developed at a very young age. He has been reading, on average, one book every week since childhood, using books as his main way to learn and satisfy his curiosity. For Gates, reading isn't just a habit, it's a mindset. According to him, reading fuels a sense of curiosity about the world, which I think helped drive me forward in my career and in the work that I do now with my foundation. That curiosity helped him spot opportunities, solve problems, and build Microsoft, long before most people even saw the personal computer coming. And decades later, he's still turning pages, still learning, still building. Because for Bill Gates, curiosity never retires. So the next time you hear people say, someone was just lucky or had rich parents, think again. Consider the price paid and the sleepless nights behind the success. Despite having this rare opportunity,